Hello, I'm Byke. I'm Byke. I'm Byke, y'all. Let's see this for me. See if y'all can see me. I'm Byke. I'm Byke. Yeah, I'm laying Byke on my reclining chair, y'all. That's why I'm looking like this. Good afternoon. See if it's my tab. Questions. See if it's gonna stay there. Questions. I'm Byke for a few moments. Let me turn my TV off. Okay. Sitting up here watching some TV and YouTube at the same time, y'all. But I'm Byke. Good afternoon, Lori. Oh, wow. I got 12 people up in the sky already. Hey, Lady Key. I'm Byke, y'all. Get in, chill. Come on in, chill. I'm Byke. Yes, indeed. I ain't gonna stay long. I was watching this 30-minute video of Sean, and he was talking about what happened before they all got to wherever they was going in Orlando. He was saying that before they even went to the house, he was asking people what they wanted because they were trying to have everything at the house when they arrived. So he was taking orders. He said he was even getting personal liquor. Whatever kind somebody wanted, he'd get that specific bottle for that person. And then somebody wanted some, I think they called it louder. I had never heard a drug called that. It was trees. I had never been heard it called like that before. I've heard of marijuana, weed, Colombian, all kind of stuff. Thai stick, you name it. Did all kind of names through the years. I had never heard it loud. So in other words, whatever somebody wanted, whether it be a drug or not, they were taking orders to have it at the house. He would take the orders, he would pass it on to Ty, and she would pick it up. Now, I never knew that trees, or loud, or whatever they call it now, was legal like in the same manner as liquor. You know what I'm saying? That's the way he was making it sound. I thought it was legal because of medical purposes. And I know it's legal all around California. But they don't say go buy it like you buying a bottle of liquor. Otherwise, it's still a drug. Now, if that's the case, it's the first I've ever heard that this is what they're doing. I've never heard that before. So he's the first I ever heard that you can just go buy weed, just for recreational purposes. I've never heard of that. And if he was taking orders and have anything in the house that everybody may want it, well, you have some pill heads there too. And he didn't mention about the pills. But if you're taking orders for any and everything that somebody wanted in the house, I'm assuming, I don't know. Allegedly, somebody did say that was there also, but I don't know that. I'm going by what he said. So when did that happen? When did you can start just having trees, go to the dispensary and buy like you buying some liquor? I've never heard of that, you guys. And if any of y'all in my chat heard of that, please let me know. Because I'm going to start reading the chat and see. Now, I'm going to see if I can speak to a few folks. I'm on my phone. Let me see. Lady Key. Christine Small, good afternoon. Reese's, which is probably evening there, because what time is this? 12 o'clock here. Just Blaze, Purple Rain. Loud is another word for... Okay, for strong weed, huh? Something like back in the day when we had that Thai stick and that Colombian gold. Nowadays it has different names. Because back then it had different strengths too, also. Like that Hawaiian weed, they had the fur on it and just needed just a little tiny bit. Back then, y'all know about some weed back then. Everybody smoked some weed there down there. And yes, it was illegal then. So it's never been a big deal to me, but I'm just saying, I never knew you can go buy like you buying a bottle of liquor now. Pilot water is phenomenal. Hey girl, you must be off from work. So anyway, let me get back to what I was saying. So that is what he's over there saying now. That's what he did, taking orders, for that. Now let me get to another subject right here, because I ain't gonna be on long. I just came to talk to y'all, do a little 30-minute gossip real fast. So now Nicole, what is wrong with Nicole? What's going on with this NDA? Did she sign something for her to get out the NDA? Because she was over there spilling tea. Or do she recognize that the NDA ain't worth the paper that is written on? And the reason why I'm saying that, because she's over there saying that when she went to that first taping that they had, her, Stink, and Jay Wilson, now they were real close. She said nobody never saw her get into it with them. She's over there, like for example, talking about she didn't want to go back there. She didn't want to go back to the taping. And now I'm thinking, since she's going at Ty and Shine right now, that this is part of the script. I'm thinking that when she switched over and started doing whatever it is she's doing now, her numbers went down to like 50 or 60. Now she's over there getting numbers in the 300s. See, her and Jay Wilson, to me, is doing the same thing. They never really left. They never left. And she was talking about how Dee Ramsey actually wanted to fight her. She's talking about what's going on in the house now, y'all. She said that Dee Ramsey was mad over Sean, thinking that her and Sean were close. In other words, Dee Ramsey was jealous of her and Sean's relationship. Now, I don't get why they all was fighting over there over Sean, because Sean is a gay man. He don't like women. And for some reason, Deanna Irvin keep praying that somehow a miracle happens, he become a straight man. That's the way I see it. She said that Sean made up to her during that time when she was with VS. Remember how she turned her back on TSCC? Well, he made up with her back then because he was mad at VS. Well, that's the same thing she did. She turned and went over there and had a kumbaya moment with him. They made up, hugged, and kissed and everything. So that's the same thing she did. And she said her and Leo got into it. And Sean was feminine. She said Leo was calling her. Leo said got into it with her because Leo was upset because she said Nicole was calling Sean pedophile. Well, everybody was back then, including her, including Nicole. She was calling pedophile too. So that's her issue with her. She said she didn't go back a second time to film. And she said it's because she's kind of glad that it's COVID is here. Because she don't want to take part of the show. But now even if COVID wasn't here, if you didn't want to do the show, don't go do the show. Okay? She said she had recording of her and Ty talking for 15 minutes. But she's not going to play it right now on here. So evidently some tea she want to spill on Ty. And that's what I'm saying, is there NDA in place? Did they let her out the NDA? What's going on with that? Because everybody that's not going over there that dropped out is talking about them. Tim, not as much. But Jay Wilson, Juicy Booty is talking too. So I want to hear the 15-minute recording she said she has, but she ain't ready to play it down. Okay? But anyway, she said that was some questionable things going on about Ty. So in that conversation and in the house, her putting all that together, some questionable things going on about this lady Ty. So I guess her and Ty is a part of the script now for her to go at Ty. You just don't know what to believe about these people. She talked about how she brought some food with her from the airport. See, a lot of things she said they didn't tell her. She didn't know that they was going to have food already there at that particular time, but she was told that they were going to have chefs and everything at the house. She said she slept for 8 hours, stayed in her room 8 to 10 hours, and she said they had a big old suite in there at the end of everything, where they had food and liquor and everything, but she didn't go in there, and it wasn't 10 bedrooms. She said a lot of people think it's a mansion, but it wasn't a mansion. She said that, what she was talking about? Oh, she said being in a 2-year relationship caused her stress. And I believe she meaning Sean. Now, you knew you was having problems with Sean before all this happened, before 2 years ago, which is barely 2 years. You're not correct about that, because 2 years ago, well, a little over 2 years ago, TSCC was windmilling for you because you was running with Sean, and they was dragging you like filth in his channel. And that's why we all came up to help you, and you stayed with TSCC for a while until you got back friends with Sean. That's how that happened. So that's her running back and forth. So I don't know. And if they brought you stress, why did you agree to go to his show? Huh? Why did you? And she said everybody there wanted to beat her up. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Oh, okay, because I didn't see my chat for a minute. I'm looking over here now. Hey, Jen. Hey, Judge 197. I hope y'all was hearing me because I pushed something on my thing and I didn't see my chat. So I don't know if y'all was on here or not. So anyway, she was saying everybody in the house wanted to beat her up. Except for Fire and Jay Wilson. Everybody turned on her. And she said she talked about Heidi. How Heidi treated her when she went to go meet up with her in Atlanta. Heidi never showed up. She spent a lot of money. She said that's why she didn't want to go the third time they called. She said because that was the way of God telling her that's not her and not to do that. She said God was telling her that. I must have been buffering for a while, y'all, because I didn't see my chat. I don't know. Was I buffering? But anyway, she said that was the way God was telling her to lead those people on. And the reason why only reason why she on here talking about it now, because she be seeing in people chats, people be saying that she thought she was going to Hollywood, and that's why she agreed to go there and talking about how low self-esteem, which she does have. Now, like I said, is this part two? Could this possibly be part two of this so-called what is this? Uh, a show? Now, am I believe I'm buffering. Let me see. Am I buffering? Council. I don't know. I think I'm. Hey, you guys, am I buffering? Okay, because I just blinked out again from the chat. I'm not touching anything. Wow. Well, thank you for the 50 people here. Only got 20 likes. Okay, so it just about be my thing. Keep going in and out. So what did y'all tell me in the comment section? What y'all think about that? Is this part two of the show? I mean, and what's going on with the NDA to the point where her and Juicy Booty can come on and talk about it? But I do want to hear this 15-minute video, but she said she don't want to play it right here. So I don't know where she's going to play it at. I wondered if she got Instagram. I wonder if that's what she's talking about. Oh, I know why my chat going in and out. Because this is my phone. I'm making up buffering. But anyway, y'all, I had to come back with just a little bit of gossip. Until they pay them, there is no show. Exactly. Exactly. Now, see what's going on now, y'all? That's because my comments going in and out, because when you're on your phone, that's the way it does. You know, the chat don't just stay the whole time. Now, unless I'm on StreamYard on my phone, and then the chat stays the whole time. Right now, I'm on YouTube. I got on YouTube because I was not planning on staying long. I was just watching YouTube while I was watching this show come on after Big Brother, but it comes on every night. It's called what's the name of that show? Love Connection, or something like that. But it's a good show. I can tell you exactly what it is. I kind of been trying to watch it every night. Love Island, and if I miss it, I catch up on all the shows. So it's very interesting if you like them kind of shows. I do. I like all those kind of shows. So what's going on right now, y'all? So some more gossip coming up. I'm gonna be doing my gossip all day long. I'm gonna be in and out as things arise. So let me reiterate. Sean over there talking about that the people he was taking orders for the people to get anything they want, whether it's liquor or drugs. Because I don't care how you cut it. Trees is drugs. However, it's illegal in all the states. Well, most of them for sure. But I thought it was for medical purposes. I didn't know you can just go pick up and order like a fifth, a quart, a pint, so to say, which is not bought like that, but y'all get the gist of what I'm saying. As if you would go to the store, about half a pint, quarter, fifth of trees. But I know you can do with liquor, so is it legal in that manner? Because if that's the case, seems like it would be in all the grocery stores too, in the form of a pack of cigarettes. I mean, that's just the way I see it, y'all. That's just my opinion. But I wouldn't have got on here saying they was taking orders so people can have everything they need when they get in their house because they weren't planning on going out to buy no more liquor, food, or drugs. Now, if anybody seen or heard this, please tell me and let me read upon it where that's at, where you can just go purchase it like that for recreational use. I didn't know it was legal for recreational use. I thought it was for medical reasons. And everybody can go get a weed card to use for pain and illnesses or whatever. Oh, my volume is low. Okay, let me go like this. Oh, God, all this time my phone was all the way down. I was gonna surprise somebody just not saying my volume was low. Oh, well, that's what I get from all relaxed and stuff and just running my mouth. It's not legal in Florida? Okay. Okay, I turned my thing up because I had my whole ringer turned down. So if somebody would have called and texted me, I wouldn't even knew it. I didn't realize it was turned down. I think I turned it down as I was watching the TV, and I would turn it up, the TV up, I would turn it down because I'm watching TV and YouTube. So when a commercial come on, I get back to the YouTube and vice versa. So yes, it does depend on the state. You can go buy it and just go in a dispensary and tell them you buying it for recreational purposes. See, I didn't know that. I'm gonna have to get off when I get off of here. I'm gonna have to read laws in California about that weed. Now, what state is he in? See, Baltimore. Okay, he's in Baltimore. What is that? Is that Massachusetts? What is Baltimore? Baltimore. I'm messed up here. I'm getting all tore up here. They just legalized it here. So they just legalized it. Let me go back up. Where did you say you're from? The church lady? Let's see. Going up. Just say what state are you in? Oh, Maryland? Baltimore, Maryland. Okay. Wow. Because there is another Baltimore. Well, I heard that now. I know my geography. Don't get me wrong. So I know somebody going to make somebody there, but I was just trying to figure out where is he. You know, because I know Baltimore is a town, city, or whatever they call it. Mine is for anxiety, and if you suffer with anxiety and have a history of it, they will give you your card. In Louisiana, that's what I'm saying, medical purposes. But the way he's making it sound, as if you can go buy it like you buy a bottle of liquor. And so if it's not legal in Florida, wasn't they in Orlando? Wasn't that Orlando? Was it Orlando, Florida somewhere? It's not legal there? It's been legal in Las Vegas. I lived there for years and years and years. It's been legal there. Yeah, so I ain't been back to California that many years yet. But yeah, and if it wasn't, people from different states, you know, it's a tourist town, always make sure they have their stuff with you. But that's what he over there talking about, y'all. They order the stuff, he passes her the tie, and she go pick it up. Simple as that. But I'm not gonna hold y'all long. I'm gonna jump on here all off and on today as I see some more foolishness. I'm in a gossip mood, y'all. I just feel like gossiping a little bit today. That's probably what it is. I'm just laid back in my lounge chair. Somebody put some pictures of popcorn. Hey, executive session. Matter of fact, I got popcorn for real. While I'm watching all this foolishness. Some states is only medical. Some states is legal for medical and recreation. See, I don't know about that recreational part, Just Blaze. I did not know you can just go buy it. And on your card, it says recreation. In the same way people drink liquor for recreation. I didn't know that. Yeah, they drug dealing, the church lady. I did not know that. This is new to me. He took it to Florida, which is trafficking and illegal. Wow. Now, they was all worried about Tracy calling Tracy called the police, but she didn't. The owners of the property called the police because they wasn't practicing safe distancing in the house. Nobody was wearing a mask. So the owner did the calling. Now, they lucky that the owner didn't know that they actually brought drugs, marijuana, trees, loud, whatever you want to call it, into the state, into their home. That lady could have lost her property. So if this you on here saying this now, other people been recognizing that too. Yes, church lady, it's a hot mess. Now, Teresa didn't get on there saying that. And everything, like I just said, the owner didn't know that. But that was dangerous for that owner that she could lose her property. Because that is what they call it, drug trafficking. That's not me saying it, but that's the law for real. So whoever in my chat, people saying, yeah, but he took it to Florida with your trafficking. Exactly, Just Blaze. Exactly. He must don't know that for him to be over there on his channel saying stuff like that. He must don't know he talking too much for his own good. You don't do that. Oh, my God. You better watch your mouth over there, Drought. Because, you got a lot of people that don't like you, too. Okay? Exactly, phenomenal. They were smoking trees. And they smuggled it. Somebody just said in my chat it's not legal in Florida. Hi, Trish One. They say it's not legal in Florida, but he got on his channel saying that this morning. Now you know you got a lot of people that hate you. You said nobody losing no property for little weed. I don't care, little or big, Taylor. It was illegal, and evidently he didn't bring a little bit. All of them people in there were smokers, and they smoke a quantity when they smoke because QB was saying it out his own mouth when Stank Nation bought him a $75 bag. So I'm quite sure she bought triple, quadruple of that. Wasn't no little bit, was enough to get arrested over. And even if it wasn't, the fact is it's illegal in Orlando. The fact is you traveled with it from state to state. That's what they saying in here. That's and everybody got a different point because I see somebody else saying it's not trafficking. I don't know what it is. I'm reading my chat and going on what people saying. Now I'm finding out that it's not legal in Orlando. So this is what I'm being told right now in my chat. So whether it is or not, I don't really have nothing to do with it. But if it is, I feel like, and he knows it's illegal in Florida, I wouldn't come on my channel saying that like that. So it's not me that's saying it. Then there's some in my chat saying it's legal. Some saying it's illegal. I don't know. I'm going to read up on that myself. I don't know. But if it is illegal like that, I don't care if you got a $10, $50 bag. You still riding with it. You still transferring it over. I don't know what the legal amount is you can travel with for medical purposes. I can see for medical purposes, I can see that you're traveling like that for medical purposes. I really can. And that's why I said I'm baffled about going to get it for recreational. I didn't know you can do that. That's why I got to read the California laws when I get off here. So when I come back on, I'm going to come and let y'all know if you can go buy it for recreational out here because I didn't know. So I'm really ignorant to the fact of how you can buy it, if that's the case. I know I just said it depends on the amount and the state. Just that's what I'm saying. It depends on how much somebody traveling with it. Because if they got it for medical reasons, they can also travel with it. But you don't need a big quantity to travel with. For your medical reasons, you don't. I almost got serious charged for 2 C's when I was crossing that lines. So there's that. See, Just Blaze? See, that's what I'm saying. For 2 little C's, I don't care. Then again, I don't care what amount it is to me. It was illegal in the state, it's illegal. Period. But, like I said, it ain't my problem. I'm just doing my commentary. Him coming over there saying how they took orders for everything and anything that everybody wanted. See, if this not allegedly, he actually said that in a 30-minute video he done not too long ago. And yeah, Blaze, how many years ago was that? Yeah. Because I want to know. Everybody, some people say it's not. I think it is. And what do they call this $75 bag? What is that called, an ounce? Like I said, QB get up and smoke it like a cigarette all day long. So I'm assuming that $75 bag once he roll all these little joints. It might last a day or two. You got Stanky that smoke it. You got Lil. You got most of them smoke weed. See, that's just all to it. So it had to be a nice little quantity, okay? It had to be enough, to last the whole 72 hours. So that's all I'm saying. So, and like I said, I wouldn't be on here saying that like that. So that's on him. So that's why I came on get y'all, talk to y'all about Nicole over there doing the most. They must have told her to go ahead because I thought it was an NDA in place. But she's over there doing the most. Saying there's something shady about Ty. She had 15-minute recordings of her and Ty talking. Now, and everybody that is involved with this show is all LaShawn's enemies. They pick people based on his enemies. What kind of show is that? And in the house, the way she sounded as if it was for fighting. Now, do they want her to divulge all the fighting that was going on in there? She was attacked, let her tell it. D. Ramsey, Lil, Line, everybody in the house, she said. Everybody, even Hype, except for Jay Wilson and Five. She said they're the only ones she got along with. That is what she said. So she getting her numbers. I think her and Jay Wilson just want to come back. They never left. That's just all to it. That's my opinion. If you can find odds for under 200, we're here in Detroit, you're winning. Oh, I don't know. I'm asking y'all. I don't know what it is. I'm asking asking y'all about that $75 bag. So that's a quarter of an ounce. Is that an ounce? I don't know what it costs. So it's 200 because he was saying she spent $75 on his. When they was at the house with that Becky, and he came on there showing, oh, she spent $75. So she had to at least spend 200 for an ounce. That's what you're saying, Taylor? See, I really don't know. At the medical marijuana dispensary, price vary. Well, sound like what they smoke it's expensive because they want that strong stuff. They probably get strong, but one of my nieces that told me that too. Is all different kinds in there you can get for different reasons, and some of it you don't even give you high. I said, well, that sounds like chemicals because back in the day, weed was grown naturally. It wasn't all these different flavors and all this, so it's grown with chemicals like everything else. While Taylor, they ripping y'all off. We only pay $50 to $60. Now the church lady said they ripping them off. So I guess our five was right. It's $75 for an ounce. QB was bragging about it. You got 3.5 grand for around $80 Alfredo, and I know you do it for medical purposes. So 3.5 grand. So I wonder is that something like what QB had that she bought QB? Because I'm really not familiar with the prices, but I know I can go online and see. Because I'm talking, no, I'm being nosy, I'm gossiping, so that's what I'm doing. 63 folks and 27 likes. Come on, y'all. I came on here to give y'all some afternoon gossip for y'all don't know, for 30 minutes. And I can't even get a few likes. I can't make it to 30, at least half. Wow. What is, 29. Thank you. Can I get one more like? See, I see Timmy Blaine on now, too. It looked like his title said Nicole Tyler. I guess he's going to come over here and discuss what I'm telling y'all. She's over there doing the most. So she might still be on because I left because she started getting telephone calls and other people asking her some deep, hard questions over there. She's smoking Reggie and not loud for that price. He's smoking Reggie. Oh, thank you for the super chat. I can't see now because I'm on the phone. When I come back on, if you don't mind, I'll say the name. If not, you can say it in my chat right now that it was you. But if not, I won't. But thank you. Because for some reason, some people like their name. But I like their knowledge. But, I'll respect if you don't. But thank you for the cash out. I wish I could see it now. Oh, thank you for the 34 likes. Thank you. So that's good enough. 60, half or 60 something, whatever was in here. Just a little afternoon gossip right now. I'll probably come back on later on again because I'm nearing my 30 minutes. So let me read some more. He's smoking Reggie. I don't know what you mean when you say he's smoking Reggie and not loud for that price. So there's a particular kind called Reggie. Oh, okay. That must be Bama. Okay, Dave, did you see what church lady said? Yeah. Yeah, she's saying y'all got beat because she paid $50 to $60 for hers. Well, okay, so evidently in some places, I know it do have, I don't know, for recreational purposes, but like I said, I'm going to read the California one because I really want to know. I feel like you just made us smoke both. I don't do loud. So loud is the strongest? Okay. See, I'm trying to see what name that was back in the day. Because I think Colombian Gold back in the day was the strongest. That's what they called it. And it's equivalent probably to some names that's around these days. Like back then, you see, joints, then blunts. See, it's all kind of different names for everything. And I'm quite sure that's still around, but with a different name. Just like that Thai stick and that Hawaiian Gold. Then you just had just the regular. It was all kind of names back then, too, in the day. I remember when I was a teenager. And back then, teenagers used to smoke, sneak and do everything. Yeah, I hit a joint or two every now and then back then. You know how we used to do it and sneak in the store. You know what I'm saying? And steal a bottle back then. A Thunderbird, a MD, a Red Dog. Y'all know how it was. And then growing up, how we was trying to be fast. Bless, I don't know if you covered it yet. But it's Kiki. I did. I talked about it this morning. Go look at that video I did today, just this morning. And the name of it is I got questions. I did that just this morning. Because turns out he didn't really go to jail. My sources told me he was at home that same night, but I didn't say nothing about it. I was waiting for it to be confirmed. And then when it's confirmed, and I heard Tracy talk about it too, so I came on after this morning. Loudest beginning of the good ish is better. Oh, really? Okay. Yes, yeah. Let me go back up and say who asked me. Bless Reggie's means regular. Okay, so that's equivalent to what I was telling y'all back in the day about just the regular weed. Then the next step up was Colombian gold. I get it. Then the Thai steak, then the Hawaiian gold. But it was another kind I'm trying to think of. So it's basically the same thing, but just different names. Yeah, also phenomenal. Yeah, that was you. Go watch my thing this morning. Yeah, I talked about it this morning. I might come back and talk about it again because I want him to come over because I got questions. If I come back later on, I think I'm going to call him over and ask him what that was about when he did that 12-minute video. And he was very, very emotional. And he said he turned himself in. And I got two stories. One story was he was on the Percocets. He said himself, but he didn't tell the part about he got into a fight. Something went down. Then I find out the thing that went down, he supposed to have hit his baby's mother. I didn't know that wasn't his biological, wasn't the child's biological mother. When he came on here saying he had the child since 2 years old, I'm assuming he got with the child's mother, meaning the wife that he's with now. But no, he had custody of his child. And he said the woman is not a good mother, she's no good, and she's fighting him for custody. But she's not going to treat the little girl right. That's what he said. Now, I don't know about all that. I'm thinking that he's gotten attached and don't want her to be her mother, which I don't see nothing wrong with it. He's still be able to go get her weekends, holidays, whatever. Because I think, if the lady had a problem going on to where he had to keep the child till she got on her feet, I don't see nothing wrong with that. Who's to say she's not going to treat her baby right? Evidently, she has some things to do, before she can go back and get her. Now, that's just my opinion. I'm not trying to be in the business, but I'm talking about it because he put that on there for all of us to hear. He put us in that business. No, I found it out phenomenal yesterday. The child is not the wife. It's a different baby mama. See, I was thinking just like you. That, so that's actually the stepmother, his wife is. And that's why I thought it was her child, because he was saying, like I said, I've been having her since she was 2. I've been having her since she was 8 years old. But he never said, this is my child for my baby's mother, and I've been keeping custody of her since she was 2. Because, I don't know. I was all confused about that. Thank you for the 38 likes. Ken, we talking about okay, I'm glad you showed up. Oh, when I'm not planning on being here, we're talking about the video you made. And I'm saying that I thought when you were saying that you had your child since she was 2 years old, that when you met your wife already had a child because of the way you said that. I just found out yesterday that in reality you had a baby's mom and your wife is the stepmom. That is what we talked about. We didn't know that. And we had two stories. One story, you got into some kind of altercation, something happened, you had to get on pain pills. And then the other story was you got into it with your baby's mom and that's why you was going to jail. And there's all kind of stories out here. I kind of talked about it this morning. And I was going to come back on here and talk to you, hoping you would show up to talk about it. Because people want to know, The only reason why we want to know is not that we're in your business, but you put that video out there for us to know. Knowing that, on YouTube, when somebody puts something out, we're going to do commentary on it. That don't mean we're dragging you because it's not a drag fest. So I don't want nobody in my chat dragging them like this. It's not a drag fest. We're just going by what you said. That's all. And you also said that the reason why you disrespected Terry P., who else was that? Pizarro, I think it was Brianna, is because when you said your baby's mom is not any good, those ladies remind you of your baby's mom. And I said yesterday, you can't be mad at one woman and take it out on all other women, because then they'll think that you just hate women because of one woman and you got to give every woman the chance. That's what I said. Okay, Ken, no, you don't have to tell me that's your business. Because like I said, I'm only speaking on what you put out there. And you don't have to speak on it no more. It was commentary because, every time you make a video and say something, people are going to use it as commentary. So basically that's what it is. It's not a drag fest because I ain't going to let nobody drag you over here because that's not what it is. But we're going to talk about it. So that's what it is. So ain't none of that true? But you're getting into it with your baby's mom, and that's why you had to turn yourself in. And then it was kind of quick. I also said to myself, it was kind of quick if you had to turn yourself in and do a few days. But somebody said you was out that same night that you never went and did no time. I'm not wasting my time for now. He asking me what I'm talking about, baby girl, and I'm telling him everything I said. Because I can repeat it because it ain't nothing I can't re-say. So that's why I'm saying it. Since you want to know what was said, I'm going to tell him what I said straight up. Because I had questions I wanted to know. So I see you now saying you don't like none of those women, but I was talking about when you said that the reason why you went off on them because of your baby's mother, and that would make it sound like you just hate women. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. For you to say that, because I was really surprised that you even said that part. I cursed them out because they cursed me. Curse me out if you want to. Talk crazy to a man. No, but you said you cursed them out in that video at 12 minutes because they remind you of your baby's mother. And she's not a good mother. That's what you said. They reminded you of your baby's mother in that 12-minute video you did. So that's what I said. Well, whatever. But that's all we talking about. So let me read some more of these. Go up and read some stuff I may have missed. Got into it with nobody. I'll tell you. Okay. Makes me happy. I would never let these people know what's going on. Well, see, that's the thing, Ken. And I don't think nobody really asked you. Like I said, you came on with that video. You did. A 12-minute video. Well, whatever. Thank you for the 41 likes. I'll be back sometime this evening. I'm not going to get caught up. You off today, Phenomenal? Well, wait a minute. Time video's here. Okay, let me look at the time. Because the time is different. You probably just off right now. Y'all 3 hours ahead of me. It's 12:43 here. Oh, so you must be off. Yes, Lori is a sweetheart. I see your video. You didn't say nothing crazy. Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. I'm telling you everything that I said. So I didn't say anything crazy. You're right about that. I'm giving my commentary that's what you said. So I don't know which story was true, but I'm telling y'all the story that we heard. I worked. You did. I see now it's 12:43 here, and you 3 hours ahead of me. So that means you off now. I see. This is time different. I be forgetting that sometimes. I know sometimes you want to pick up the phone and call certain people that's in other states, and then I got to realize, it's real late where they are, but it be like 7 o'clock here, so I don't do it. Did y'all see Goddess last video? No, what happened? Because I told y'all this morning everything I watched. Y'all, this morning I just did a buffet stuff. I even got it. Is it even in my title? Like I was just hopping all over the place. You know what I'm saying? Just a lot of little stuff I was watching. So, if you really want to catch something, my commentary though about Ken, I did that yesterday. But this morning I just came on. I was all over the place. That's the name of my title too. I think it's in the description. All over the place. Because I was. Speaking of Pizarro, check out Goddess video. Apparently Skillet was trying to set her up. Oh, well, if you're talking about when Pizarro was trying to take up for Skillet, and Skillet all of a sudden started saying that Pizarro set her up because Pizarro told D-Spot to go ahead with the interview with her. So now she's saying Pizarro set her up because none of us that's experienced her for the last 2 years is not going for what she was trying to sell with it on D-Spot. So to her, she said that was a setup. I don't know what made her think we was going to believe her this time, because I wasn't going to believe nothing she said this time, because she said 2 years ago she was getting counseling. And she said the same night on his panel. So she talk about that again, Just Blaze? So evidently something else must have came up after that, and she accused of that, if that's the case. Because I think I spoke on that. The only thing I talked about her yesterday morning was about her sending Stanky Baby the receipt of the Cash App that I have too. That's for $20, and I don't know what that was all about. Wanted it back or whatever. Who docs Miss Kept Secret? That lady docs Miss Kept Secret. Hey, Mimi. Really? Oh, no, I wish I was on my StreamYard and not on my phone, because that comment's going in and out. I could have brought Joe to see what was going on. So no, I'm gonna have to go watch it then. Doc's Miss Kept Secret. So Just Blaze. So Goddess is on there saying, talking about that. I know, church lady. Nobody want to contact her. You cussed out. Everybody, don't nobody. Like I said, it's like the little boy who cried wolf. What if she really serious one time about this suicidal thing, and ain't nobody believing her? Because I go back 2 years, but I'm quite sure she go back further than that because James them been knowing her way before me. Really, I'm at to watch gossip because I think that's what y'all saying. Not gossip, goddess. I think Miss Kept Secret was a doctor. And why Miss Kept Secret? Does she got a channel? I don't get that. So this lady messing with everybody then, huh? The content creators, the subbies, and everybody. She just ain't gonna let up. And Trey and Blaze try to blame Pizarro. Y'all gotta check it out. I'm gonna go watch it when I get up here because I didn't know that. Yeah, it's late. I'm quite sure you cooking your dinner. I ain't even thought about what I'm gonna do today, Alfreda. I can say it's still early here. It's just now 12:47 now, so. So anyway, y'all, past about 30 minutes of gossiping. That's what I was doing. Got some afternoon gossip. I don't know what's going on with Nicole. I thought it was an NDA in place, so I'm thinking this is fake for her and Juicy Booty to start coming back and speaking up. They must be telling this time now. Y'all can start talking about the mess or something, or she might be telling the truth. I don't know, y'all. I don't take nothing for face value that they're talking about over there. Nah, none whatsoever. You get tired down live up to be part of her name. You have a great weekend, Alfreda. Because I was everybody else up. Can y'all please wake up? Well, that's your opinion, Ken. And I thought y'all was cool over there. But I don't know. All I know is since I'm hearing all this, I'm going to go watch Goddess. I might be back on later on with some evening gossip. This was my afternoon gossip, y'all. So with that said, I'm going to Big G Little go. Sean Bradley, stop running your mouth. Because somebody going to check into that. Just like they had called the owner of the property. Somebody going to check into, is that legal to transfer like that? Okay, so I don't care if it is or not. But I'm just saying. So thank you everybody for stopping in. Y'all can start dropping y'all diamonds. I guess I got to go catch up on some more videos. And so I'm going to catch y'all later. Thank you for the 43 likes. If y'all forgot, y'all can hit the likes on the way out. Thank you guys for coming to have the afternoon gossip/tea with me. Can y'all stop dropping those diamonds? I didn't play my music. And if my sinus wasn't draining so bad, because you see I could barely get the words out down my throat, messing with my voice, I was singing y'all a song going out. I was singing y'all something like, whenever I feel afraid, I hold my head in rain and whistle a happy tune, and no one's ever known I'm afraid. I was singing y'all something happy, in other words, okay? So drop the diamond spirit, y'all. I'm out. Toodaloo. 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 Toodaloo.